I'm Kevin Harrington, creator of the as-seen on TV industry and one of the original sharks on ABC's hit TV show, Shark Tank. I've worked with hundreds of businesses and launched thousands of products over the years, working in every conceivable niche in the entrepreneurial world. What you may not know is that I'm also a real estate investor. And one of the keys to success in real estate is putting the right team of professionals around you. Today, I have the opportunity to sit down and talk with one of the top real estate pros in the country. We'll talk about what has separated them from their competition and launched them to the highest level of success. Check it out. Hi, Kevin Harrington here. I'm with successful real estate broker Gina Michelle. Gina, it's great to have you here today.
Nice to meet you.
So I have to ask, how did it all start for you becoming a real estate broker?
I actually started as a real estate investor right out of college.
Okay.
At 22, I was building spec homes out of
Wow.
state. And I got my license just actually to facilitate my own deals, or
Okay.
deals for like family and friends.
So you get a little discount.
Yeah, I did not want to be a real estate agent at all. I actually had
Okay.
a thing against it. I had
Okay.
envision that older woman on a business card, using the picture from 10 years ago with the beauty
Okay.
pageant hair, trying to sell like her neighborhood real estate. And I
Yeah.
did not want to be Sally Jones. Just didn't
Yeah.
want to do it. But as I ended up starting a lending firm, and that parlayed itself into more and more real estate deals.
Okay.
And when the market shifted, I started representing more rehabbers, developers, and
Okay.
investors. And as you know, most of LA was built between the 20s and the 50s.
Right.
Everything needs renovation. And the last 10 years over there have been extremely heavy in renovation.
Right.
So as that started to happen, I became more and more into the design aspect of those projects.
I see.
And became kind of a consultant for my clients on not just the selling portion, but on how the final product is going to look.
Gotcha.
Thus, the Gina
Right.
Michelle Project.
Gotcha. Perfect. So now you're known as in the world of brokerage. You're in the top 2% of brokers in your whole market, which is pretty amazing. I mean, how did you get to that point? Did you have a system that you followed, or what'd you do?
Well, quite frankly, I got there by a track record. So I have a reputation for selling property within 7 to 10 days.
Wow.
And when
7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days.
Okay.
And when I put up a property on the market, it's gone.
Right.
And now the luxury market is separate. That is a different type of marketing strategy.
Okay.
But on a standard price home, when I put a property up for sale, I will sell it within a week. I will sell it with multiple offers. And I will tap out on price per square foot for that area, which means they're going to get the highest.
So you do a
sale
lot of
possible.
preparation
I do a
before
lot
it
of
goes on the
preparation.
market then, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of how that final product looks. So the design is huge, obviously.
Right.
And then how are the photos captured, video, and then a marketing technique that is very unique to the area I'm
Yeah.
pretty proud of.
I love it.
So I've been coached by some of the best marketers in the country on how to present this product. And when you're selling real estate, you're selling a product.
Right.
So everything, the positioning of that product determines the success of that sale.
Absolutely. So you really have taken the real estate industry and put this whole marketing technique to it. It's
Right.
I'm in the world of selling products on TV, and we have to do the same thing for the products that we sell. We have to
Right.
show magical transformation, right? So that's sort of
Absolutely.
what you probably do. The same thing for homes that you're selling is you have to magically transform them, and then put a marketing plan in place to hit it hard.
Exactly. And that old tired way of just leaving a property as it is and throwing it up on the market for about 10% more than you think it's actually worth and hoping you get an offer acceptable to the seller.
Right.
It's old and it's tired.
Yeah.
And it leaves sellers money on the table.
Wow.
So that's how we're going to.
So now, as a business person, what is the mission of your company now?
So obviously, I've been representing investors and developers on this marketing strategy.
Right.
And now I have figured out a way to bring that to the traditional home seller. So I believe that every property should sell as a renovated property. And now we have a way to do that. So obviously, I like to use this analogy. If you had a car and you were going to go sell it,
Right.
would you wash it first?
Absolutely.
Would you
yeah.
get it detailed? Would you try to fix
Get it all
anything?
shiny, that's for
Right.
sure,
Okay,
right?
right? So the problem with home renovation is that no one has made this easy for the traditional seller to do.
Right.
They don't know what to do.
Right.
So who do they hire? Who do they call?
Right.
How do they afford the renovation?
Right.
And then the bigger part of it, how do they make that product look like something that would sell today?
Right.
The average homeowner doesn't know that this paint and this flooring is selling better in Los Angeles today
Gotcha.
than this paint and this flooring. So I have figured out a way to bring that to a traditional home seller, which is a packaged, systematized approach to selling real estate.
Wow. Well, so as a broker, as a marketer, you have to know where the market is going, right? I mean, so you're thinking down the road.
Right.
So what is happening right now in the marketplace? I mean, LA may be different than some of the other parts of the
Right.
country, but let's talk about your market. Where's it going from a homeowner standpoint and from an investor standpoint?
Well, LA is generally the lead in some of these things.
Is
The
it?
country
Okay.
will definitely follow. There are certain markets that sort of predict how the rest of the country will go. But this year in Los Angeles, we've come very close to where we were in 2007, before the crash. So most professionals that I follow, myself included, believe that we are poised for some sort of a slowdown
Okay.
in the near future. Now, the magnitude of that slowdown will depend on a few things: election, the health of our global economy, but real estate is a cycle, as you know, and the data says we're nearing the end of that cycle.
Okay.
But that is actually where this system becomes even more valuable to the homeowner.
Right.
When things slow down, there are only two things that sell
Right.
real estate.
Right.
Really, really great property, really, really great price.
Okay.
So if you've discounted your price, then you took a haircut, obviously,
Right.
to make your
Right.
property sell before the other ones.
Right.
But if you've renovated your property, and a renovated property is like gold in Los
Yeah.
Angeles, done right, it will sell,
Right.
and it will sell competitively.
Right.
So that in that slowdown, the system becomes even more valuable.
So really, really great property. I think you're saying also really, really great marketing.
Yeah,
which is what
really,
you
really
do,
great
right?
marketing, really, really great property.
Right, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So just last question. What's your, do you have anything like really big on the horizon or
Huge.
something? Tell me about it.
Huge. So obviously you know I've been doing this for investors and developers. I'm now partnered with some investors and some builders who see value in the seller home renovation system.
Okay.
We've come up with a method called price lift.
Price lift.
lift
Wow.
is basically bringing the home renovation in a package to
Okay.
the seller. So they are paying for, so zero money out of the seller's pocket up front,
Oh, okay.
renovating, hiring all the contractors, the architects, everyone that would need to come in
Right.
to renovate the property. We're designing the space, and we're making so that seller can sell as a renovated property with zero money out of their pocket.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
So it's a systematized approach to marketing, designing, and selling of home.
Price lift.
Price lift.
And so you're the broker, you get the
Right.
listing, but
Right.
you also put the magical transformation to the
Correct.
property,
Yeah.
lifting the value, lifting the price, then you participate in that upside in some fashion.
Correct.
This
correct.
is amazing, I love it. And-
Correct. And since I've rolled out this model, I have helped my clients sell on average for 25 to 30% more than they would have.
Right.
So if you take an average sale of 5 to 600,000, they are selling for $100 to $150,000 more than they would have
Yeah.
in their current as-is value.
Well, here again, getting back to marketing, if you're marketing yourself as a broker, you can go to any broker that just will sell the house, but a broker that offers price lift, where you may invest some money into helping them sell their house, is a much better strategy. So,
And I want to
price-
just mention I'm the
yeah.
exclusive broker and designer for Price Lift.
Fantastic. Hey, great to have you here
Nice to
today.
meet
Gina
you.
Michelle, thanks for being with us, and I hope you learned something today for coming to the show.